Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are set for the final mission of the Corrupted Horizons DLC season. All the ships are here, we're waiting to go. In fact, we're going to wait 6 more hours. Down in manufacturing, I put 3 weapons more that I want just to fill out the team and get ready to head on out. So we're going to do just that, which means we're going to lose the Afghanistan base, but that shouldn't matter. In fact, this battle will be over, and who knows how many other battles will end in 6 hours. Let's go find out.
Haven destroyed.
And that one's gone.
The Jericho Haven is under attack.
Yeah. There goes our base.
Haven destroyed.
And there's some more enemies to worry about. They're all Scyllas. They're all going to be ugly. Holy crap, the way some of these look. But we're just going to close it. We may just get a lucky chance to see one of those on this upcoming mission. And I think we only have 1 more hour to go, so let's slow this baby down.
Haven destroyed.
And there we go. We should be ready. The manufacturing queue is empty, and we're going to go in here and pick out the team that's going to be going. Whoops, except I want to go in like this. The plan. The final part of West's plan. We must fight our way into a key tactical location in the palace and place a locator beacon, which will send a signal to our satellites to launch a missile that will annihilate the aliens' central command unit. So we're going to get in here and do it. I've kind of pre-picked out the team, so actually, Exceptional, you're staying in. And I'm going to go pick out the rest. I think if I go down to the bottom, that'll be a quicker way to go. Callum, I'm taking you. Max Grapevine, we're dragging you along. Nathral Necro, we're going to put you in there. Shane Marine Run Vanson is going on. Machine Man, just to have a technician for some healing possibilities. We got a stick dude along, and we're taking Joe Murata. And I think we have room for 1 more. Dead Red, you, Dead Red Takeda, is the final slot. So let's get in here and double check. It shouldn't take long. I think we just got some SP to spend on a few people and maybe a missing weapon here or there. No missing weapons there. We got some SP. That's about the only place for us to go right here. And do we want anything else? Extra accuracy. Lowering damage. I think our accuracy is going to be good enough. We don't need to pick that up. So now we're just going to back out because it'll be quicker to roll down this way. And we're going to finish out the team. You, Takeda. Dead Red. Let's see what we got for you. In fact, you're cross-classed with a sniper, so you probably can figure out already what weapon you're getting. Let's see if we can track her down right there. So you're all equipped and ready to go. We got a little SP here, and the only way we can spend it is right there. It's not like you need it, but we might as well. You don't need it. We might need it somewhere else. Joe Murata, you're getting that little bit of strength so you aren't over encumbered. And we have a frenzier, my friends. We have ourselves a frenzier. We'll see if it was necessary or not by the time we finish. Michael Stick Dude Romanov, you can fit some more. We're going to give you a little strength because that's the only way you need anything. You don't need Boom Blast, or I guess we could pick up Rage Burst if we get up close to Rage Burst, that weapon at the end. Maybe that can help speed things up. Do we want to spend 30 of the pool? Why the heck not? All right, so you can carry 1 more thing, so why don't we make it a grenade? There we go. Machine Man, you've got a couple refills of your arm, so if we're taking it in the chin, we got someone there to fix us back up. Other than that, you're ready to go. And just for potential remote control, why don't we do that? Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you're pretty well loaded up. I don't know. What else? What else? Is there something I wanted to give you? Yeah, there is. So let's move this over. Let's move this down. And let's go find the missing weapon for you right there. And I think we're just going to, at this point, we're just shooting in the spots of strength as necessary. Then we got Nathral Necro. you are all ready to go as you are, except you're a cross class with a sniper, and you don't want that sniper rifle. You want that sniper rifle. So you are well rounded, my friend. And there's really nothing else to spend. We'll do that. Max. Yes, you heard it through the grapevine. He is coming along with us. So we're going to go right there. We're going to go right there. And we're in good shape. And we don't need to add accuracy and take away damage. Smoothie, unfortunately, it's so hard. I think we had way more level 7s on this one. So it was mega hard to pick out the team on this one. I'll tell you that. Sorry for anyone who didn't make the cut. This is probably the hardest thing for me, is because I want to be able to take everybody out on these missions. Finally, we have Callum. I think you're at the end of the line here, and there's not much else. Rapid clearance, we don't really need it for you. It's nice to have an extra onslaughter or two on the team, which we do have in case our stick dude needs some help. So we're just going to pop on a touch of strength for you like that and play it that way. There's really nothing else I feel I have to spend. So that's it. Well, who cares about what we recover or don't on the battlefield? I will see y'all down there. Our beautiful masked Manticore going in for the landing. And here we are. There is something we need to pick up. The beacon or whatever it was that the story said. We'll find out. And there's the infamous wall and the corner we need to get around. So let's get the frenzy going for the team and get this puppy going. All right, I guess what we'll do, since you're kind of in the lead, Joe Murata, or Exceptional Entity, excuse me, we're going to get you back here to a position of peeking around the corner for us. How about that? And seeing what you see. At this point, if it's anything like the last time we played, unless we see something obviously right up close, then we can react to it with others. But we're basically probably not going to have to worry about too many shots on the very first turn. So I have no problem keeping you out in the open, at least for the start, for the first one to take the peak. And there is, indeed. And he's way, way back there, just as I expected. And we're getting a good look all around. There's the Yugathian entity you don't realize how fast that panned. That's way in the back, but that's our ultimate target. It looks like we have a goo Chiron based on that body type. And it sure is, goo bombs coming our way if he manages to see us. Yeah, I figure we'll just keep moving, see everything we can see. Holy smokes. These last rooms just crack me up. But they're all very, very far back there. So I'm kind of thinking this first move, and wow, talk about mega goers. So we got a nice clump for a potential stick dude maneuver. And I guess the first thing we're going to do is see about, I think the last time I had my stick dude pick this pipe baby up, and we're going to have our stick dude do it again. He can get up to the very front without dashing and using any of his will, so we're going to do that. Okay, Michael Romanov, please pick this baby up. In fact, we'll leave a grenade and trade there. So someone else can always pick up the spare grenade if we have space. Otherwise, I'm bringing you to the edge. And in fact, we'll bring you a step back from the edge just in case, you being closer, they can see you. And we'll get ourselves primed for the big jump out. And then what I'm going to do, we got Max Grapevine. We'll see what he hears up there, but we're going to get him ready to come around the corner and potentially provide us with some onslaught. So he's going to be your bud over here to help to propel you forward. And we have another bud, just in case we need an extra dose of it. We got one of our other snipers somewhere. Here you are, hiding. Callum, You also have cross class that gives you onslaught also. So Callum, as a sniper, I'm bringing you up front also. I want my onslaughters up front, right around the corner, ready to burst into action. Everybody else will kind of lean back a little bit more, take it easy, and get ready this way.
Let's go.
And Nathral is out there. We've got our machine man out there. We're going to get you just run all the way up also, just so you can hopefully potentially throw a turret out there, because hopefully right away we won't need any healing. That's the way I drew up the playbook. And let's see, Utakeda. I don't think I left any room for anybody to pick up that one grenade anyway. I forgot we'd even have to pick something up. So Utakeda, I'm actually bringing you here. Since you have some blue boom blasting tools, you'll be a little farther forward if we have an opportunity to boom blast. And at last, it looks like we're down to our last individual here, and get a jumping. And let's see, I think that's it. Here's where we find out if they were able to see us and we misjudged things here in the darkness. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. One more infiltrator able to peek on over here. We're going to bring you right here, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. There we go. And as we thought, they were too far back to have the ability to see us. Now I don't see anybody with the Umbra glow here. The instigator is only a lowly psychic screamer, which means, very well means, you know those new Scyllas, like probably this guy right here? The new Scyllas could be out there preventing us from facing a worse siren on this mission. So let's get ready to get moving. We're going to get the stick dude in action. We know, yeah, obviously with his dashes, he can get over here and get things started. The one thing I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to double dash you as far as you can go. Or maybe it'll only end up being one dash, because that gets you in the neighborhood if we need a little extra oomph to the stick dude. So why don't we do just that for you, Max? And I have a feeling when you jump around the corner, you're going to hear it all through the grapevine. You're going to show us what we're dealing with out on the map. And, oh, what do you know? There could even be, say, I think we've been surprised. Well, there's a sniper. Yeah, you can even see all the snipers. So your vision is divine. You hear it all. And then we got the bomber dude over here. And we got the creepy old Scyllas over here that we're going to have to deal with. This particular one has the sonic blast. So we can't usually deal with quite everything in the first go around. Let's see what this guy looks like. He is looking at poisonous goo coming upon us. Now that is one thing we have to be a little cautious about with this team. We have the potential to get gooed, so that is going to be a little bit to hold us back. But we got quite a few individuals nearby to come around the corner. And in hindsight, retrospect, I should have had my snipers farther forward. Really should have, because then we get better use against this Scylla. So let's get dashing. Stick dude, Michael Romanov, it is your time to shine. All right, let's get the Scyther ready. And do we need to dash? I think I can bring you right here. And let's not forget the rapid clearance, of course. That's kind of why I have the backup onslaughter, because you know Zigzag's prone to do things like that. So we're going to bring you right here, see if we can get a twofer started to get back our actions. We'll go for a follow-up twofer right here. And then we'll see, is it quite long enough to pick up the siren over there? We'll find out. Not quite. So we'll just do the single. In fact, we'll come in between so that way I know I can hit these guys without moving. Okay, and the Umbra. That I didn't know. As soon as I killed this silly thing, I noticed the Umbra glow. So we're going to have to get ready to deal with an Umbra. We're going to say hello to our sniper twins right here. So we're getting everybody nice and panicked over here. We got this guy panicked. We can always pick him up later. I guess the question is, where do we want to start blasting away? And actually, I do hate the bombs. So I think we're gonna spend a little dash to get ourselves over here. We'll get a slightly different angle so we can see a little bit better, and we'll take a step on in. And then we've used all our dashes now. So we're probably going to end up hiding you around. In fact, I think we kind of did this little maneuver before. Maybe we'll come over here. It gives us a little hidey power from there, but if he wants to try his sonic blast on us, it's going to be... Well, actually, I still think, even though we're frenzied, I know he can't panic us, but I still think he might be able to daze us. And I don't know that I have a daze immunity head on us here. Not quite. Yeah, we don't have an augmented head in this case. So we could be in a problem coming up. But the other thing we can see, are we close enough to pick up both? No. So maybe, well, what we're going to do is we are going to come back and get ourselves all the way hidden and just do the war cry. I think the guy still knows where we are, but we'll war cry here. So that the closest Scylla to us will be a little bit neutralized. Now we still have this sniper to deal with, and we're going to have an Umbra to deal with. So we do have to worry about those situations. The other thing we have, let's see. Now as far as this Umbra, if we leave you right here, in fact if we move you a little closer, damage is 28 by 15. Someone want to do the math for me? Is that going to be enough for the Umbra? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. What I will do is I'm going to spend an action over there. So if that Sonic Blast needs Will, he's going to be limited at least for a turn. And then I'm going to set an Overwatch here. More than likely, because otherwise if I don't give ourselves enough Overwatch, an Umbra is going to come raging on into us. So let's get some folks around the corner to start out. We got some piercing hurt that we can do over here. No, I don't want quick aim. I want a dash. There we go. And I think if we come over here, we get some good old quick blasts. These are piercing as opposed to a shredding blasts. So it would be nice to have a heavy close enough to do a shredding blast, but we are not going to be quite so lucky. Utakeda. I'm thinking we're going to bring you right here, and we can actually do the shredding blasts first. I think you'll have an angle to land some stuff near the abdomen, and we're going to give that a go. And let's boomity blast. We're going to get in, we're only going to get in one. Well, you don't have a ton of will, so I'm going to get somebody else to do some heavy duty marking. Whoever we have that's able to do some marking for death, we have you, exceptional entity. And mark for death doesn't require. Okay, this gives you a shot on the big guy, and it should allow you then to mark it for death and get a quick aim in. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Then we're going to take you, Takeda. Yeah, because I want to get the rocket off. That'll give us one of these shots and a launcher after that. So let's do the boom blast. Also, just to make sure we reach. And start the shred party here and now. And let's follow it up with a little more shred. Why not? At least I hope we did some nice shred here. Let's go take a look. Okay, the carapace. Well, I don't care so much about the carapace. I'm kind of looking. We got rid of some leg stuff. The spawning abdomen is wide open for us too. That's kind of what we wanted to get down and damage. And then what we could do, what we could always do with you is, well, we'll just do a simple jet jump, Joe, and yeah, it'll have to be a jet jump and just a simple rocket for you. And we'll continue the shred party here. The other thing we can look at doing is, well, we'd have to get a, we just won't be able to get close enough to mind control there. As far as who can we panic, we can actually panic the guy in the back too. So let's do, since we're shooting around at this guy in the front, I can always spend more will to boom blast the single rocket I wanted to use. So let's nullify this guy. Now we got a lot of folks nullified out there. And we're going to do the boom blast just so we can shoot another rocket there and shred galore on this big guy. And he doesn't show much reaction now, does he? So we did damage all around. Let's just take a quick peek at... We're down to 50 armor on the carapace, but that's not where we're shooting. Yeah, he's starting to feel it. There's not a lot of armor in the areas where we'll be working today, so... let's get working. Oh, so I can't shoot the abdomen, but I think we will have stripped enough over here that maybe, just maybe, well, we can get through on a smasher, carapace. Yeah, there's no like major body part, so let's just get in here and do the damage overall. Alrighty. Machine Man, I'm thinking let's come forward, let's throw a turret, and let's remote control this turret.
I'm on the move.
That's always fun. Now we got some more shots. We got a few more shots back here that we need to get in there. Now what's his His will is down to 3. So maybe what I want to do is by killing this guy, it's going to take a fair amount of hits. But I might even allow that guy to be panicked too. So let's see. Let's think this through. Any special abilities, yay or nay over here? You know what we could do? Some of our sneaky guys, maybe set up a little decoy over here along with an overwatch here. Could very well be a possibility. Now how far would you be able to run out to still set a decoy? Pretty dang far. I guess we'll check it out. The Umbra is the only one that can really do some damage to us. So we shall see. We can help protect ourselves a little. Like that. What I will do just in case, let's see. Let's get I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get around the corner. Or not. We can dash to get around the corner a lot easier. So we're going to do that. And what we are going to do is we have 3 actions left. So that means we actually can quick aim this guy. I'm just going to quick aim the shotgun. Why would I do anything different, right? Now we got one more shooter. I think you were done. Were you not? Yeah, because you don't have, I don't think you have a direct, well, you know what? I think you should. Oh, I was thinking that was the shotgun. Oh, Zigzag. Come on now. Come on. We'll neurally disrupt this guy too. In case that helps us over here. And Nathral. Gonna have some issues coming up here with the big guy, I do believe. Let's get over here.
I'm going in.
Now we can take this shot and actually totally take out the abdomen now.
Just give the word.
The abdomen is gone and bleeding. We got one virus in there. Shall we do a couple more quick aims to get in? Actually, if we get a few more quick aims in, the virus will cause him to panic. The only other virus shooters we have is right here, but I have no way to quick aim and get that virus shot in there. So we're going to have to do it one short little, well, the one virus may have come from someone else. I don't believe we have a way. We're not infecting virus from you. So we are not going to make him panic unless I come up with Max a Grapevine. And you have, well, you know what? We do have, we're going to put in the virus with you. Instead of taking the shot yourself, we're going to Onslaught right back here. And we are going to take that all-important virus shot to make this guy panic so we don't accidentally and there we go. He is going to panic. Now we have to worry about the Umbra, and we have no shooters left for Overwatch like I was going to use you. We have to cross our fingers that our little old decoy can do the job for us. And since I did use the quick aim, why don't we do that? Okay, camera work. It's called Don't Leave Your Mouse on the Side of the Screen so it pans away. And it's nice seeing the big guys panic. Nice seeing that guy panic. And here it comes. Hit. Please go after the decoy. Thank you very much. The decoy did its job. Okay, so now we have some big things out on the field to deal with. Boy, do we ever. And what I think we're going to do here is we're just going to have you finish it off, Michael. I think you have the power. And he's also very close by to be able to finish him off. Shall we try the big stick on the front? Because I do love it when it works and takes off those front claws. It just looks so cool. So we're going to come over here. We at least have a couple swings within us. And there they go. I love it when those drop. And I'm kind of thinking he's bleeding 240. Yeah, one more swing, and whether we don't have to worry about killing him, because if we don't, he's going to bleed out. Something satisfying bringing that thing down with a stick. That's what I think. Now, unfortunately, our turret can't see anything, so we're probably going to end up picking that baby up. We're going to probably have to run forward to be able to reach with Boom Blast on this guy, and we will have to sidetrack a little bit and work on this sniper too, because that guy has the ability to hurt us. So, sniper-wise, a couple shotgun blasts at close range would be nice. Who do I have that can get close enough? Callum, you'd be able to double dash, but then we'll be a little bit hurting on the quick aim. So maybe we got to play long range on the sniper a little bit, and we aren't going to be able to get an angle except for way up here. And if we don't take him out, exceptional entity will pay the price. But it seems like we'd have a decent shot to go for the torso, and we're going to give it a go. There's something fun about being able to stand up on these pedestals and snipe down below. So we're going to go for this one. We're going to see if we can take out that torso so he doesn't go hidey-hoo on us. And there he remains. Now, let's just get a sense if Boom Blast, and Boom Blast will not. So we're going to have a wild card out there that's going to be able to turn around and come at us. Hopefully his sonic rage will not be a big issue for us. I guess we'll find out soon enough. What I am going to do, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, is I'm bringing you over here. I'm thinking if we've done pretty much half the work already, let's have you finish it off. And just in case we want a shot with the crystal crossbow, we're going to quick aim. And there goes the sniper. So we can potentially hit both of us, but we're really not. To be quite honest, we're really not. So I think what we're going to do is just blast with you here. We're going to neurally disrupt over here. Once again, I'm not sure if that sonic weapon is will related or not, but we're not going to take any chances, and we're going to start getting ourselves in position for the final assault on that last Scylla.
Here I am. Let's do this.
We're going to pick this baby back up and get ourselves moving forward. And let's just see what this shot looks like. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the way, so we're probably just going to hang on to the crystal crossbow. Well, it does penetrate, so let's do the damage, just so we aren't sitting on a wasted shot. And I'm not going to do the marked for death this turn. We're just going to take a pot shot. Yeah, he hid the abdomen well, so I think this is our best course of action for now. Just get a few weakening shots. Let him know we're here. Let him know he needs to be aware of us, and get our boom blasters up in range for next turn. And hope we haven't overestimated and moved too close. That's the big question. And we'll start the shredding. And Joe Murata, let's see from your position. You started out, or had the benefit of starting out a little farther forward. So we are going to do the boom blast with you. And this guy's going to be pretty wide open for our shots come next turn. And then follow it up with a rocket, and your turn is done. And I would hope he's fairly softened up. We'll just take a lone or long-range shot with you, Nathral. And we can actually slow him down. Maybe he, if we can take out the agile leg, that keeps him maybe from leaping all the way to us, if we, just in case we're too close. So, guess what? Sonic Scream does not involve... There's our cone. It pretty much wiped us out. Pretty doggone good, if you want my opinion. What we are going to do is we'll spend that one turn loading back in our rockets, since there's really not much else we're going to be able to do. At least for you. Oh, it's starting to open up back there? Is that what's going on? No. He's open back here because the gate up front is still locked. Why it went back there, I do not know. So what we will do is I'm going to go ahead. You have the will, Shane Marine Grunt. Let's mark it for death, just so what we are able to shoot, which is going to be a lot of individual shots, we have others that can do mark for death next turn. Oof, that makes it seem like I missed. That looked like a pretty sure shot, but apparently we missed. Let's see if we have any relating to do with our other dazed individuals, and we do, so let's reload. Yeah, we just don't have... Oh, wait. Can we get off one shot this way?
Ready to go to work.
And what we can at least do with you is we'll get out, and maybe it'll become a target. I do not know, but we're going to get out.
Deployed.
Even though we can't remote control it, it'll be out there to help us out. Coming up. And then we also have some issues here. I wonder if we can get rid of two swings over here. So I don't know if that's quite close enough. So we also have onslaught, should that be necessary. In fact, we have onslaught here, should that be necessary. So I'm gonna go for taking off some claws. It may mean that he screams and shouts at us, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. That's why we're an up close dude to take these risks. Okay, now I don't think we're in range No, so we do need to come forward. We will need an onslaught to get us some swings, so we're going to do just that. And are we close enough for the onslaught? That wasn't a good angle for me to see. No, so we'll step forward a little bit for onslaught. And now we have it. No, and I gave it to the wrong person. Oh, what a waste. What a mistake. Thank goodness I had a second one. Let's do the onslaught, can we please, after we move. Make sure you click on, when there's multiple targets, who you want the onslaught to go to. Life lessons from Zigzag. Oh, man. Okay. Having the smashers gone is a big, big relief. That's a big relief. We can also swing again, and even though the onslaught was spent. No, actually, the best thing to do, let's because another swing is not going to kill or get us to bleed out stage. So we're going to do this. Limit it a bit. And do that. Now, what we have to do is, I don't know if we've weakened it down enough for this kind of a shot. And we don't have quick aim, so we have not helped ourselves so much. So we're going to do that. You, Takeda? Unfortunately, I can't quick aim, so this ended up being a little bit of a futile thing, although we can now do this. Not that it'll really do much other than shred a little more. And now we can reload again. All right, Kellum, you have one action and you have a quick aim. Unfortunately, we can't take out the sonic head, but let's hurt it. And finally, exceptional entity. We can take out that sonic head, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I forgot all about you up here on your little pedestal. Oh, we aren't going to quite take it out. So maybe it's better to get more bleeding going? Could that be a better move for us? Any other open legs needing taking out? Yep. So now we're bleeding 460. Before I hit OK, I want to see. Okay, so he's 2 turns away from bleeding out. Let's just hope. Well, he doesn't have those claw thingies, so let's just see what happens. Okay, some others are dazed and the rest of us get to take over. In fact, let's see if the turret has enough oomph in it. And we'll do this. Okay, it has now opened up to the final chamber. So probably the biggest thing we can do this turn for everybody that can. You 3 will have to do it next turn. Everybody else, let's recover will. And there's no reloads or anything like that need to happen anywhere along the way, because that's about the only actions you guys have. So you 3 can just twiddle your thumbs, and the rest of us are going to recover some will, because we're going to need everything we have in that last room. Okay, there's those bombers. There should be a pair of them in the second room. And let's Let's kind of get it. Maybe we can't see the other one yet. Yeah, as soon as we move up to the gate, there's usually a pair of bombers at these pedestals, and then other joyous enemies that we get to deal with also. So let's get some recovery going here for the rest of the team. We want to get everybody back to 100%, and then we will go forwards and worry about the marks that we get in the final room. Okay, you are back up to full, and we're going to come over here and pick up a turret. Or at least get ready to pick up a turret next time. You are not back, so we'll recover one more time here. You, Takeda, you're not quite back to full. Joe Murata, you're basically back to full levels. We'll move you up. Because before we enter the next room, we're going to want to get ourselves frenzied. We're going to recover here. Nathral's ready to get moving.
Moving up.
And that may be it. Yep, let's end our turn. All right. The bombing Chirons of the final room are getting antsy. They're waiting for us. They get excited about this. In fact, there's the other one. He's coming down the ramp towards us. So he can bomb us sooner rather than later, I think, is what's going on.
What's the plan?
Nathral, I'm going to get you up here so you can better see what's going on in there, perhaps. And if we're lucky, since you're part infiltrator, maybe you can stay a little bit hidden for us. Maybe. And everybody else needs to get moving. Let's pick up our turret.
Collecting.
Turrets in the final room, at least for the way I play it, are kind of reinforcement zone guardians a little bit. I like having a couple back there to take care of that. Michael Romanov, we're going to pop you right there. And everybody else, Max, we need a little extra recovery for you. Everybody else, yes, Shane Marine Grunt, you're ready to get rolling. You, Takeda, you're hoofing it this first time. And what are we looking at? Joe Murata, yeah, we just want to run you up here, get in the middle of everything, so you can frenzy everybody. Before we enter the final room. Callum, you used a lot of will, so you need to recover some more. And Exceptional, you're ready to start charging forward. As we approach the final room. I think we'll just do some random Overwatch bed down in here. Because we can. Okay, the snipers are out there and active and can see all the way into this room. So we got to be playing a little more careful now. There's a sniper right straight forward in the center. So actually, while we're waiting for everybody to move up, now is time for this. And why I only shot one, I do not know. We're going to shoot the other two over here. I guess it was to, yeah, I meant it that way, so we could keep them separated, right? Okay, no snipers appearing yet for the spider drones. What I may do is bring you forward here and crouch. And see about a little remote control on one of them. Let's stay over here and move you forward looking for a sniper. There he is, front and center, just a little farther removed backwards than we expected. So hopefully he's going to waste some shots now on our individuals. So I think, well, not every is everybody. Let's just go find out how far frenzy reaches. Not quite as far as we need it. Callum, we need to move you forward now, but we don't want to keep you exposed. So I guess we're kind of leaning towards, yeah, Utakeda, he definitely went for you. This sniper did last time, so we want to be careful with you. Actually, probably after just doing that, I should have sniped with you before I moved you, is really what I should have done. Joe Murata, let's get one more moved up, so or these two guys moved up so you can frenzy. Let's see, 20. I want to bring you here and see what a quick aim looks like for that sniper. Just check it out. I think we have the wrong weapon. There we go. Yeah, it's just kind of iffy if we actually can take out that torso, but we'll center on it at least. And it doesn't look like we even hit anyway. So Machine Man, stay crouched even though you got those big old contraptions to deal with. I think what we'll do, so apparently we can't really get a line on the sniper. I'm going to count on the spider drones keeping him occupied, and we're going to bring you, well, let's do our frenzy first. That may help some of us get better positioned for upcoming shots. Like this one, potentially. Yeah, that says it's no... oh, wait. That's a position. Looks like we're in the middle of the rock here. But it says it's a position, so we'll take it. Let's hope we don't get stuck in the rock. And we're good at shooting over that guy's shoulder. For some reason, he's got us rattled. And we're going to need to fix that. Let's see. I guess we'll get our big boomers over here ready to run out next time. And get this thing going. And there's really nothing else out there that we can see. Callum, I think this thing will block you. So we'll continue moving you forward. An exceptional entity. I think this is just a shot on the bomber in the back. But we're going to at least take a look at it. I mean, heck. If we can hurt a bomber, let's do it. And we're just... there must be something in this opening of the doorway making everything go high on our shots. Because we are 0 for 3 on our sniper shots right now. I think that may be it on who's left. So he's already marking us to get things going. We're going to have to start spreading out and rushing in. He seems to have misaimed. I've never seen such off-target bombs going for our spider drones. And there's another sniper farther back. And we need to get in there. No more dilly-dallying for this team anymore. So, okay, the marked for the void. Well, let's just move him forward. Try to get some use out of him. Because he'll take hurt again. And what we need to do is he went hiding off somewhere here in the mist. I don't know, unless he... I thought he ran over here is where he ran. So I'm just going to kind of bring the thing in here and hide it amongst the rocks and whatnot. And see if we can find him like that. He's going to probably disappear again. But we're going to finally hurt him. And then we're going to get another spider drone charging on in. Alright. Now we're really not close enough. We're close enough to get bombed. But we're really not...
What's the plan?
Decisions. We got a lot going on in here. What we're going to do with you, Nathral, is reload you for spider drones. And do that.
Reloading.
Machine Man. Do we have any shots here? We actually can see. He actually left the front door open. We could actually see the Yugathian entity from here, which is pretty crazy. Let's just go see what that shot looks like. Yugathian entity, excuse me. Of course, it's through the nasty mist. Do we trust? Do we trust this aim? I would say that probably wasn't a very trustful shot that we should have taken. And it looks like we missed. Time to get a move on, boys. Time to get a move on. We're going to have to get aggressive at some point. Now we got a sniper off to the side here. We got another sniper farther back in the depths. So I'm thinking now might be the time we got to rush in here. Now our bombers are going to be able to... That's the only problem. The bombers are really going to have to be able to have a little bit of a heyday with us. But we got to start getting in there with our team to make some things happen. We can't just sit back here on the fringes. So charge of the Light Brigade is now. So I think I got to play it off to the side. We're totally set up for potential bombs against us. Hopefully some of them go over the edge. The other thing we can do is get in really close underneath, but then this guy can easily come around and have his way with us. And if I knew exactly where this guy was over here, we just don't, we'd be able to do something about that also. But I am going to bring you in, Max, as the follow-up guy. We don't want to get to... Oh, the thing is, marked by the void... I can't remember. Let's see if the Yugathian entity tells how far away we have to be. 5 spaces. So I might be, I think it's 5 spaces. So I may need to remote control this thing with you, Machine Man, because I kind of messed up. So we don't take further damage, at least not right away, from the Mark of the Void. For those of you that don't know, Mark of the Void, and it may help us figure out where this guy went to over here. And maybe not. He's over here somewhere. But at least the mark is nowhere near to pass it on to somebody else. Each turn, the Yugathian entity, while we're in this chamber, has the ability to pass it on to us. I'm going to see if we get what kind of a shot we have here, if it's worthwhile. Oh, have I shot already with you? Is that why it's not letting me take a shot? Oh yeah, we only have 1 action left. So let's just see if we can do it this way. Because we wasted that shot. And I just dislike having them missed out here. Do we have? Anyway, so all we're seeing is his little leg sticking out, nothing else. So the odds of us hitting that are not amazing. But there's no ammo that we have to worry about. Just a free action for a shot. So let's do it. There. We can hit in the inner chamber. How about that? And we're going to have to be careful. I'm trying to think of the best way to move, because this guy has 23 movement. He can get around pretty much where he wants in here. I don't want to move there and lose Will in the mist for nothing. I'm worried about this being too close if he shoots bombs. So we may have to... We may have to... I may keep you there on Overwatch. Is what we may do. We may have you both on Overwatch for that guy coming at us back here. 220. So if we're on Overwatch and he comes at us, we have a chance, as long as our Overwatch is set in the right way, to take him out so he can't hurt us. So we're going to do that. And then hope we can... So we're going to set you kind of this way to try and cover it. If he goes for you, and then we're going to set you also this way to try and cover this guy coming at us. And now it's ready to get everybody else moving. Machine Man, I'm going to bring you up further, and hopefully we can start throwing turrets, getting ready with your stuff, and not get picked off and sniped, I hope. Exceptional Entity. We're going to give you this position. We got to start getting inside. We got to start making our advances and moving on in. All we do is we're going to have a pistol shot. Yeah, all we can hit is the shield for real. And let's see who's next. And now our heavies. I'm really nervous about bringing the heavies in too far because we're going to get sniped really bad. So we'll bring one here, crouching. Stay low. Dead red, stay low. And you know what I might just do? Let's take a little old rockety poo. Start clearing away some mist. And I saw a blip. Okay, the blip is reinforcement. So I guess maybe... is that a warning that we're going to get a reinforcement this turn? Is it? Is it? I guess we'll find out, you. Watch your back. We're going to check the quick aim. I don't think the shot before was much good from here. We'll get rid of his shield, so Overwatch if he comes at us. Okay. Did we get the shield at least? Yeah. Okay. So he's wide open if he comes for us over here to get us clawed. So good job, Callum. And we have you, Joe Murata. A little nervous about bringing you in here. With those bombers, they're going to center on us, if ever they're going to center on anyone. And with snipers, I can't very well afford to just have you stand in the open, so we're going to have to risk the bombs, hoping they go for spider drones and other such things that are closer in. Cross your fingers. Didn't look like it hit too bad. Well, that spider drone was marked anyway. And oh, that was bad. So if I do see a sound ping like that in the future out of a reinforcement, thing. Thank goodness that missed, or you would be on the ground. Maybe he still will. Oh, they got there, but that wasn't the end of the world. So, okay. We got some healing to go on over here once we take care of this guy. Yes, we can take care of him. Shane Marine Grunt. Do it this way. You's feeling a little stressed, I think, at the moment. So, Takeda, rather than being able to bomb with you, we're going to get you back here to where you can get healed and come back to fight another day. We're going to bring you around the corner. We're going to get these arms a-going, and we're going to, first of all, fix the body part. And then just do a good old-fashioned heal.
Are you okay?
Okay, now I forgot to see. I forgot to make sure you weren't the one marked. Let's go see if we have any other of our soldiers. So it looks like another spider drone has become marked. We got this guy that we can explode upon and potentially take out. We'll do it here. Maybe we can blow away some more mist. He survived the Overwatch. Good news is we found the other sniper. This guy's bleeding 20. He's still a factor. So we got some more Spideys. We'll try working them in a position where they can survive. Potentially. Some of them, maybe. And we're going to keep this other spider drone away from everybody else. In fact, we're going to explode him right here and clear, I hope, some mist. Alright. What do we got left? We see a sniper. I don't know if it looks like a great shot, but we're going to try it out. One of these days we need to... Well, it's an arm. He's going to disappear on us. And it kind of looked like he went back here. The best you know, it's not always easy to tell. Now we're in a position, I think, to get rid of at least one of our bombers for starters. And it looks like we got a ping for the potential distant sniper also. So we're going to start running to where we need to be. And we're going to see. We can get here, and that would give us one swing. We need 2 to kill the guy. I can onslaught with you. And so I think we're going to play it that way. So let's get you in position, and then we'll onslaught. And then we'll decide if we can rapid clearance and get a little further. That's going to be a little more iffy, but we're going to give it a go. Max, I'm going to give you a move up to here, which should, and better, get us in position. In fact, I know this will get us in position, and let's give you some cover. So this is what we're going to do. And I'm going to try the rapid clearance, because that's maybe a really good chance. Yeah, there's a good chance to get down there. So we are going to go for it and play it this way, churning through our will right now. And if I come down here, We can hopefully, in fact, I'm going to come here and take the swing. There he is. There she blows. And then we can get over here for 2 swings. And I think I'll keep us behind cover because I'm not guaranteed that I can get over, and we don't quite know exactly where we got to get to there. So we're going to come here to play it safe. Now I could dash. Well, we know where he is now. And I can dash and probably get 1 swing. And then we can finally finish off this guy. Then that's all our known enemies over here. And then it becomes a matter of focusing on this guy before he marks us all. And watching out for reinforcements. Alright, let's get your gun equipped. And we're going to run you up to the forefront. Right now, I'm usually only seeing the 2 edge pieces ever come down, not this front piece. That's pretty bizarre to me. Let's take a look over here. You know, it's going to be a long-range shot, but what the heck? I think we got rid of everybody. Oh, we got rid of a tentacle. How about that? Machine Man, you've pretty much done your job. We're going to get you forward as best we can in position. You also have a shotgun that we're going to use on this side. So let's move forward and start getting aggressive with everybody else. You, Takeda, I think now's the time for us to rush a little bit. Do you see any more blips over here? I hope not. We'll cheat this way for this turn. Joe Murata, we still are all frenzied. So we're just going to run you up the middle because we don't have any marked for death spider drones to worry about. We got Callum. We're running you forward. Now's the time to get aggressive. Now I'll need a sniper ideally over here and a sniper ideally on the other side. So I guess we'll send you angling off to this side, Callum. And Exceptional, yeah, you'll be the one heading off to this direction. Yeah, and there's no more mist. Nathral, yeah, it's time to get you forward also. I think what I'll do, in addition to a turret, we'll keep some spider drones back here. And we'll stagger them out soon enough. Time to go for the big guy. Let's see if he brings up the front and center ones. Yeah, now he's gone for more protection. One of these guys got destroyed from marked for death. I have nothing else I can explode it on except going to run it over here and try to blow away some mist, I guess. It would have died anyway from the mark that it received. The spider drones are good. I haven't used them back here before. They're taking all the marked for deaths, or marked for mark of the voids that were meant for us are going against these little guys. So we're bringing you over. This is your corner to be shooting into, Max. It's closed off this turn, but it will open at one point. It kind of switches sides now and again. Who else did we have? We have Stick Dude. And so Stick Dude, you're going to get this other side. And you have plenty of will right now. So we are going to dash you into position for yourself. And get you close to being ready. And so we almost got each side covered a little bit. So what I've got to do, Machine Man, what I'm going to do with you is we are going to set up, I'm not going to make the same mistake again of setting up a defensive turret to protect against these things. Try not to have it too close, but give it a position where it has a nice clear shot at whatever comes out of there.
Hey, got you a present.
And it should help having some spider drones in the way. We'll kind of spread them out and scatter them because there is a reinforcement going to be a coming this turn. So we'll spread out our distractions that hopefully the reinforcement goes for instead of us, because you're standing kind of in the open. So what we're going to do is continue your move forward, and we're going to get this other reinforcement zone covered with some spider drones also. Now I don't want to leave you in the mist. That should be good. Now it looks like we're mostly unfrenzied now too. You, Takeda, we're just going to jump you, or are we? Oh, you don't have you have the different torso. So we're not going to jump you. We're just going to run you because, you know, you're kind of fast. And we will reload a rocket because we brought them. We might as well use them. And then I'm debating whether I just keep you back here a little bit, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, as an overwatcher. And I think we will. Joe Murata, probably going to keep you running down the middle so we can frenzy. Well, there's probably not a lot of frenzying necessary up front. Once we get in position, there's not a lot of moving involved. So let's just frenzy now for who's in range. These are the guys that need to keep moving. And you too, out of the mist. Callum, where are you? There you are. So you're taking the path towards your perch. Ooh, what do we see? A reinforcement? Where did the reinforcement come in? Oh, I guess we know what it's going to be. You can see down into the ground from that position. How cool was that? And where are we going? Exceptional entity, we got to get you up to your perch or near your perch. And you're out of ammo. It looks like it's safe to take one more step. Every little bit counts. Good hit. Now let's see if he falls for the spider drone trick. It looks like we get our first real shot coming in. I am going to dash over here for this reason. Because we have Rage Burst with the Shard Gun. Okay, our first damage has been done. Well, I guess that was our second damage, but our first significant damage has been done. Let's see about finishing off back here. And I think we'll just let you do it. I think we can use the crystal crossbow so we don't have to use any will. That should be good enough to finish. And our strategy kind of worked. I guess we could have used the Watcher. I wasn't even thinking about that. Let's get you running over here, Machine Man, because I want you to get another turret out. I doubt. I'm trying to think. I set it like up here or down here before, and it was too close. So I'm going to have to come up with a better position for a turret. And I'm thinking maybe at the top of the ramp to kind of protect our shooters up that are up the ramp. So we're just going to run all the way this time. I'm not seeing a blip indicating reinforcement, so we're going to hope there is none. You will get your chance for a nice shot in there. You just don't have your sides closed, so you're going to end up just sitting there recovering will. And then, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. I think I'm going to get, I need to get you running over here so we can also get some spider drones up here. Now, do we have more? Yes, we do. That's kind of how we're protecting our reinforcement zones. So actually, you, Takeda, you're also a sniper, so we can get you actually in a kind of a sniper perch over here too. You got to be ready on both sides because you got the entity here kind of opens and closes both extremes, both sides. And no blip there. Do we see a blip here? Here a blip, there a blip. Nope, I don't see a blip. So I don't think Warcry really does anything other than spend your will. So we're going to end your turn there. Michael Romanov. Joe Murata. I don't remember where we said we're gonna send you, but a nice big ol' heavy shooting off to the side. Sounds like a great plan to me. Your side's not open, so we're going to stay there. We can get you up to your perch now and at least get a shot. I almost feel like this is a better angle than the higher perch. So we're coming over here. Please don't fall off the edge. And now we'll also have a marked for deather in a line, so in case we get to read. And the eyes are important. There's like a billion of them, but if you can shoot out all the eyes, he'll stop marking us with the mark of the void. I don't know if I've ever quite done that yet. Now you also are a sniper. But actually you have Spideys also. And you have the ability to snipe, so I got two snipers. I got more people than I can deal with right now. Let's get you up over in this direction. And stay there. Stay there. I don't know how did these guys get damaged? Was there somebody... I don't remember any one of these things having a mark of the void, but we got to keep ourselves somewhat spread out so if one of us gets the mark of the void, we aren't too close to another to pick it up. I think that's kind of the way it works, so we don't want to get too close to each other. Alright, Machine Man, you're going to finally get this turret of yours out.
Let's do this.
And we're going to have a reinforcement we're going to need to use it against pretty quick. We can't get it up there. So we'll move up here ourselves then. And we're going to need to protect against that reinforcement because we're going to be a sitting duck right there.
Tech deployed.
Now, we do have the ability to reload and shoot out some Spideys as distractions, and I think That's just something we might just do. Seemed to be a decent distraction last time. And I'm going to run you back. And I'm wondering, should we get some long-range Overwatch? Can you tell I'm a little concerned up here? Now, what side did we open on? Oh, we kind of opened in the middle. Surprise, surprise, surprise. How often do you see that happen? Now, is there any way to climb back up here? See, if I had paid attention, I might not have chose to put you on Overwatch and blast you right into that opening. Now let's take a look. I'm kind of thinking I bring you over here. Let's just see what your angle of this shot looks like. Yeah, not amazing. So we're only going to get one shot from you, Max, but we'll make it a good one. This should be enough of an angle for you. And we'll focus. It's a blast, so we'll see if we can hit an eye. And you got an eye. Good job. You know, slowly pick away at those eyes is what we got to do. Now we may have a shot up here for you now at a funky angle, unfortunately. But we can still keep hitting it. So we're going to do our quick aims. And we are marked, so possibly next turn, before I do the quick aim, yeah, we got our med kits, so we can handle it on our own for a little while before we need Machine Man over there. So let's do our quick aims. Ah, missed. And Shane, Marine Grunt, Vanson. Yeah, we don't have a great line into that. And we should from here, so I don't know. Oh, because I didn't have the right weapon. I was going to say we should have a great line from here, so we're going to try it. Give ourselves another shot. Maybe we can see an eye in the process. You hit a tentacle or an eye, I can't tell. No, we just hit something that was already damaged that wasn't the eye. So I think we're just about done. Let's see who's left. Michael? I don't think that's quite enough. I can try dashing just to give us another shot, so we'll do it. Keep wearing this thing down. We got ourselves another or tentacle, I think it was. Now, I guess we'll bring you up here. Let's see if we can pick off another eye. Keep going for them eyes. There we go. Exceptional entity. We don't have an eye shot for you, so we'll keep you there. And in fact, just in case, we'll kind of overwatch in this direction in case he makes a move towards Machine Man. Oh, Siren! At least it was a big enough target to hit a little. Psychic Scream, we gotta hope we're still frenzied for some of us. I don't think it was enough. Our will points are high enough that, in fact, Spidey, can you come over here? Let's see what this shot looks like. It looked pretty damn good. Oh, baby. It looked good. Oh, we're kind of open on this side. So guess what, Machine Man? You're going to get some shots.
Heading out.
We can't be too precise with you. Let's just see, at least get an eye that's not blown away. Tentacles, there's nothing much else we can damage. We're going to kind of go in the center. There's a new eye. What we're going to do with you is, do we have enough? Just enough for a rage burst. We're coming in here for as close as we can get, hopefully for as accurate as we can get, of a rage burst. And then we're going to have to recover some will. And that's where I forgot. Although we're wearing it down. That was good damage, man. 1,500. Whoo, baby. Let's back off so we can recover will. I don't see a blip there yet, hopefully. You're marked, so I'm not bringing you down next to this thing. So let's see who else we got out here that might be able to help us. I think we're too far away for a rage burst, but I'm going to do this. Get a little virus in there. I don't know that it can panic with will points down to 0 already. I don't think I've ever seen the thing panic, so I don't think that's a thing. Callum, you can't see. We can't get you in position. I can get you Takeda in position for a little bit of a shot. I got to remember, next time I do Rage Burst, try to remember to mark it for death first. Everything, anything to keep it wearing down. As a matter of fact, yeah, we're not too close to each other, just in case. Now, what have we got here? Potential quick aim.
Aiming.
Anybody see an eyeball? Any eye? Any eye? And we got the eye. If you weren't marked, I'd be running you down here. So Max, Overwatch here just in case. Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, we can move you up the center. You're not marked. Yes, you are. So we don't want to move you too close to anybody. But I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be okay right here. In fact, I'll do one step for safety. Any other eyeballs visible? Not that I can see. Any more tentacles to take out? Not that I can see. So we'll just go right on in there. Keep wearing that baby down. Tell you what we're going to do this turn is get the med kit ready. And exceptional. We should have a shot with you, and we have quick aims. Okay, looks like we're on the far side now. I'm going to keep you right here, Michael, just to get us some recovery going. So we have a chance for, once again. Now I don't know that we're going to be able to get enough shots over from this far side, so I'm not going to mark for death because your will is semi-low and we need to quick aim instead. Okay, neither of you guys are marked, so let's bring you over in this direction also. Shane Marine Grump Banson, you are marked, so we don't want to get you too close. Neither of you are marked, so we're just going to kind of keep us like this. And what I will do is a few of us, we can afford to be frenzied, whoever can be picked up. Maybe we'll have an option to move left and right a little smoother. And Shane Marine Grunt, we can bring you up somewhere. Nathral, I'm thinking let's bring you up top. You are marked though, so let's.
I'm going.
We're gonna bring you there for just a regular shot. Keep wearing this guy down. So maybe a rage burst can get us close to finishing the job. Not seeing a lot of health come off from that mark, so over time usually it seems like it should be dropping each turn. It doesn't seem like it's doing that over here, so I'm not sure if I'm understanding the mechanics 100%. An enemy has spawned in the back. Okay, our friends on the other side have an opening. Except we still may have to move you to get a clear shot, Max. He's playing games with which panel he's opening up for you. Let's just see if it's a worthwhile shot. Oh yeah, we can see some eyeballs. Let's just say he hasn't been opening this side quite as much for us. Maybe he can lean back a little bit. And we can hit another eye. Machine Man, who did he mark? Either of you marked? Are you marked? I'm not seeing who he marked just yet. What I am going to do is we have a turret back here on this reinforcement, and we're first going to explode here. And then we're going to take a shot with our turret. And what kind of a shield bearer? Take out the claw. And so we don't have to remote control anymore. What we'll do with you, since you don't have a shot, is we're going to launch some spider drones back here to crawl back here to get some reinforcements back here. But this guy is a prime, and this is not modded, so he has no spitterhead. How nice is that? Let's see who's left. You, Takeda, you going to be able to get an angle? I'm not sure, but I know this sniper can. And I may try this shot at range and see if it can hit. We're going to give it a go. In fact, you have a lot of will left, so we're marking for death and taking 2 shotgun shots. He is wearing down. Finally, I feel like he's wearing down. Takeda. It's way over to the side if you want to be able to get a shot, and that's just not in the cards. And really, explosives really don't do diddly, so we're just going to keep you here. Stick dude, we're getting you back. We'll kind of get you in between depending on what he might open on this side. So we're ready. Joe Murata will get you a little more ready in the center. If one of the center panels come down. So I think we have all sides covered at this point. So it's just a matter of waiting for what it does next. Okay, we are on the verge of finding out and what side opened. Guess what? This is Rage Burst. This is going to kill it. I just know it. So what we're going to do with you is mark it for death. We're going to step over here for our good old-fashioned Rage Burst because we got our will back. And we're going to kill this sucker. Or so I thought. 186 left. Can you provide the damage, Machine Man?
Ready to fire. Acquiring target. Acquiring target.
We have got to be close. All right, and you know who did the shots? All right, here, Michael. Can you get over here to do the duty and place the device?
Wars always have winners and losers. This was our moment to savor. Victory against overwhelming odds, against an incursion that threatened to wipe out our species and our world. Human ingenuity got a targeting beacon planted on the receptacle. When West gave the word, we activated the satellite network. We hit the palace with everything we had. After that, the war became one we could win. New Jericho and the Phoenix Project in alliance, fighting to save humanity. Inch by inch, reclaiming the land and then the ocean. The enemy fought back, but wildly, incoherently, without strategy. They were beaten. Next, we had to deal with the infected. We rounded up those we couldn't save and quarantined them in vast camps, far away from the new cities. Anyone who didn't comply died. It was the only way. Sanhedrin objected, but in the end, they worked with us. The Anu cult resisted us at first, but as the prophecies of their misguided religion failed, they lost hope. They remain an insurgent threat, but one that we are determined to eliminate. There is no place for them in this new age. Much was achieved by one man's vision, but one man cannot shoulder the burden of the world. After the war, Tobias West forged new alliances and began to build a better system. There will be no nations in our future, just one people, humanity, determined to protect the rights of every individual to live free and in peace. As for the Phoenix Project, we finally had the support we needed. It was time to build, to train, to prepare. Up there, in celestial darkness, Something ancient and powerful still hungered for our planet. But next time, we'd be ready.
All right, guys, we did it. It's interesting to compare the ending stories with our last season, with one of the two Synedrian endings, and compare. Synedrian one, they wiped out New Jericho. New Jericho ended up working with Synedrian when their ending took place, and kind of Disciples of Anu is out the window. So it's just interesting, the subtle differences that each ending has so far, and the Disciples of Anu ending that we did in the very first season. So we've got 3 different endings now that we've seen, and we got a couple more to go to see if we can unlock those in our Season 4 and Season 5 still ongoing seasons, and see what those look like. Overall statistics, we'll run through these real quick. If there's enough requests at the end, I can probably get back in here and do some individual soldier stats at some point. And that goes for Season 2 and Season 3, since they both ended very recently. I can easily go back in and kind of do a short little episode on individual soldiers if you're interested in how yours did. Surviving Havens 75, destroyed Havens 26, so a lot of Havens survived this one. Population, well, we only lost less than half once again, and that's a good result there. Activated 9 out of 19 bases. We only missed about 19, so we did a little better, a little more exploring this time. And diplomatic relations were solid all around. Surviving citadels, there were 3 left on the map. Lairs, 3 left. 3 is the magic number for surviving Pandoran colonies, but obviously we took care of them in the end. We only ended up, in this playthrough, knocking out 2 citadels is all we ended up facing in this particular playthrough. Interesting. Oh! And sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button, and we don't get to see any more stats. A shame on Zigzag. And no, I am not going to go back. Unless there's a quick save. What I'll do is I'll load the game back in. If there ended up being a quick save before the last move or something that automatically saved it. But I'm sorry, we lost the stats. I always like running through those. I've done that in the last 2 seasons, and I just got click happy and clicked on the wrong thing. Not like I've ever misclicked before, right? So I hope you enjoyed this season in spite of the quick stat review on the ending. And I hope you continue to watch and check out how we do with the different endings in Season 4 and Season 5. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it as always. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching.